Prepare for trouble.
And make it double.
To share with the world an illustration.
To present you all with our creation.
To announce the wonders of the brushes we love.
To carry our pigment to the stars above.
Sakura!
Yume.
Are you guys gonna start the video already? Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be making fan art of Team Rocket, but I'm not going to be doing it alone.
Because I, her younger sister Yume, am also going to be drawing along with her.
We're going to be taking turns drawing, and it's going to start with me. So let's get started on the video. So as you can see right here, I decided to draw Jessie, and I bet you can guess, my sister Yume is going to be drawing James. We loved Pokemon ever since we were babies, but we literally never made fan art of Team Rocket, and since they're some of the main characters of the show, we felt like it would be tons of fun to draw together, and so we are going to be fitting them into the same canvas. We did this based on a reference picture from the actual anime. We're just kind of doing it in our own style. It's not like we're doing it exactly how the picture is, but pretty much, because we didn't really know what poses to do on our own, and we needed some sort of inspiration. It's about time to go on to Yume's footage, so let's switch on to that and you're going to be able to see the beginnings of her illustration.
Okay, so now I'm going to be starting my drawing. I was a little bit intimidated to do this pose, even though I thought this pose didn't look too hard. I would have to be doing a side profile, and I already knew that I wasn't good at side profiles, and I don't usually try them, but I thought I can at least try for this drawing. My sister had been doing a drawing that was a side profile recently, and so I thought I could try doing it too. The hand was really hard for me. I kept looking like it was really sunken in. Eventually I did change it at the end after I was doing a bunch of little fixes to it, but I realized that I should have made the hand turned more downwards and not upwards. Okay, now Sakura is going to start drawing again.
So when I came back to drawing the next day, pretty much the first thing I did was I wanted to color pick some of the colors that Yume used on James because I felt like Jessie and James are supposed to have about the same skin tone, and I just made Jessie's skin way too light originally, so I was glad to have Yume's colors to compare with hers because that way I was able to fix it and make it look a whole lot better. I also wanted to work on her eyes because I wasn't fully happy with them from the first day. Oh, I also really love drawing Jessie's hair. I just think it's really so fun. I know it hasn't really been very long yet, but now it's time to switch back to Yume because she needs to start working on her drawing again.
Okay, so this time around I was mostly working on the shoulder position. I thought it looked really off, and I also thought that his back was looking kind of huge. I don't think I actually fixed it this time around, but I did fix it later. Anyways, though, I was thinking the arm looked really weird, and soon I'm going to have to make James more in front of Jessie because I didn't position him right originally. His mouth was making me really not like how it was looking because I never do mouths like that, especially in a side angle, but I think it turned out okay in the end. Once I was done doing some of those touch-ups, I started on the shading, which I always really love doing. Shading is so fun, especially for clothes and hair. I had to fix the hair too because the hair was looking really thin, and in the picture it looked pretty fluffy and like big. And once again, soon we are going to be switching back, so it's back to Sakura's footage now.
So I was very excited to switch in today because in a few moments I'm going to be starting on shading, and I had so much fun with that. I colored picked the colors that Yume used because I wanted mine to match her shading so it would look very cohesive and both our pictures will look really good together. I'm literally so happy I made this choice, and also I just think the color that Yume originally used, that sort of reddish color, was such a good color to shade her shirt, so I'm really happy that I decided to do that. I also used the same color for shading for the skirt. And then I went on to Jessie's hair shading, which was lots of fun. It probably would have been much more annoying if most of her hair wasn't covered up by James, but because of that I didn't have to do a whole lot of shading, and so I was just able to have fun with it, and I definitely really like the result because I think it looks really good. At first the color I used I didn't like as much, so I edited the hue later, and I really feel like that made the hair look a lot more vibrant and just overall made the whole picture look a lot better. Even just small changes can really make a big difference for your illustration. I really do love Team Rocket so much though. They're such good comic relief for the show because they're really funny, and in the English dub they basically just talk in rhymes and jokes. I don't know, it's just they're really entertaining and add a lot to the show, so I'm really happy that we got to create this fan art today.
Okay, it's back to me, Yume, again. So for this art time, I think I was mostly working on hair and such, and also getting done the little details. Anyways though, for something that isn't technically about the drawing, people always say that our voices sound super alike, me and my sister Sakura, and we kind of wonder if you guys can tell our voices apart. We don't think our voices sound very alike when we're just talking, but then when we hear it in recordings, we're like, who is even talking? So hopefully you guys can tell. I love doing all the different dark and light colors in the hair. I'm making everything a lot shinier right now, and also making it so the hair doesn't look so flat and it looks more flowy and adding extra strands.
And hello again, it's me, Sakura. So I did a few more things to the drawing right here. I felt like some things about Jessie still didn't look quite right, so I wanted to change them. I also needed to add some shines to her hair and other parts of the drawing to make it a little bit more interesting. And I am adding a very simple background. I wanted to do like a galaxy sort of like splotchy thing in the background to really suit the Team Rocket style. And now Yume is back to doing her thing.
Here I'm working on the rose. I had actually kind of forgotten to do it, and I didn't even leave space in the canvas for it. But Sakura reminded me, she was like, so did you decide not to add the rose? And I was like, oh my goodness. I literally just forgot about the rose, but I did really want to draw it, so I had to do it now. I was doing a little bit of things to the background, but honestly I was kind of scared to change it because I thought it looked good how it was, and I wasn't exactly sure what to do to it.
Now it's all up to me to finish the drawing. I'm starting right now to trace in a rocket, and I'm gonna switch over to real-time footage to show me tracing Meowth because I thought that you guys might like to see the process a little more close up since it's kind of so far away with this time-lapse footage. So I had known from the beginning that I did want to include Meowth because Team Rocket just really isn't complete without him. I wanted to make him in a little spacesuit with a rocket because I felt like it seems really cute and really suited kind of when Team Rocket does their mottos and like talks about random stuff. Meowth will a lot of times pop up in the background and he always says like, Meowth, that's right. So that was kind of the idea of what he's supposed to be doing at this part in the picture. It was honestly really fun getting to do this video and draw together with my sister. I hope it's not too fast-paced for you guys or chaotic. I had a lot of trouble figuring out how to edit it together properly to make it lots of fun and interesting and also showcase both our drawings equally, and I felt like this would be the best way. I've done a few things where I've drawn with my sister before, but I feel like this one is just probably the funnest that I've had. I don't know why. I'm just really happy with the end result and I think it looks really good. If you guys want to, you can totally subscribe to Yume's channel. Sometimes she posts art there as well, but she mainly posts vlogs and covers, and it would be really awesome if you'd subscribe to her. I did do this video as a collaboration post, so you can click on her channel through the video, but if that doesn't work, I'll also put a link to her channel in the description to make sure that you guys can find her. I feel like I had to talk about something else at this point, because I really don't know what to say while I'm just tracing over the original sketch I did of the Meowth. Well, I did do all those extra drawings for this video, and so did my sister. For the beginning, the little intro of us doing the Team Rocket motto, we felt like it would be way too sad if we passed up the chance of literally doing a Team Rocket motto in a video. So we did do it, although it took quite a while. It took me about like 2 hours to do all the extra drawings, but I do think it was worth it in the end. I definitely can't do that every video, but for something as special as this, I definitely don't have any regrets. Oh, here I had a lot of trouble doing the little like space helmet for Meowth. I kept making it super lopsided because I'm an artist, so of course I don't know how to draw circles. But I am almost done with the little sketch that you're going to see in the real-time footage, and I am going to go back in a moment to the time-lapse and finish up the picture. But for now, I'm adding a few more details to the helmet and just making it look a little bit better. The only other random thing I can think of is at the point of recording this audio, it is literally right before bed for me, and for dinner we had homemade subs that my mom made, and she really makes the best ones, so I'm really excited and happy about that. My mom also recently made pancakes for breakfast, so that was really good as well. I keep getting to eat some of my favorite foods. I am now coloring Meowth, and that was really satisfying to do because he has such iconic colors. I also tried to do some coloring onto the rocket to make it look like cute colors that didn't stand out too much. I messed around with where to place him a good bit, but at the end I ended up doing it at this corner at the bottom. It's a bit lower where it ends up than it is right now in the picture. I move it later, and I think that was a really good decision because overall I think it makes it look a whole lot better, and it just makes the whole picture, the composition, look so much more interesting. And now, here we we are! Here's the finished picture! Did you have fun drawing it, Yume? And are you happy with your illustration that you made?
Yeah, I think it actually turned out really nice. I'm really happy with how both of our drawings ended up looking.
Same here. I think our styles complement each other's really well. That's all for today, so...
Bye for now!